Hey everyone, Michael here from Night Noon Games, and I just wanted to share with you this awesome RPG zine that I discovered yesterday on Kickstarter, because I think it's a super cool concept and the creator's story kind of like really hit me in the feel. So I wanted to share that too. So anyways, this is called
Jukebox, the karaoke role-playing game.
When I should have said that I'm not affiliated at all with this game, I'm just a really excited Kickstarter backer that wanted to share something he's excited about. So what is
Jukebox?
Do you like role-playing games? Do you like karaoke? Have you always wanted to play the musical episode of your D&D campaign? Do you want some beautiful, crazy combination of this all in one game? If you suggest any of the above, then Jukebox was made for you. And I think that all sounds really great. I think me and my friends are known to occasionally break out into a bar or two of song when we're playing D&D or otherwise goofing around. And this sounds awesome that there's an RPG that's structured to like let you take control of a character and sing about whatever's going on. The way it works is you need a few pencils, index cards, a deck of playing cards, and then you need a computer or TV with a sound set up so that you can hear like the music from karaoke videos on YouTube. And then the way the game starts, which I think is so ingenious because it doesn't put having to sing first on any one person. It gets everyone to come together and to kind of drop their shields a little bit for the opening number, which is when everyone sings a group karaoke song. I think that that's so cool. Yeah, I think that's such a cool way to kick things off. Then you go into Act 2, where the plot progresses the story in the scene. So then you would pick a song and sing a song that somehow goes along with the plot progressing. And then in Act 3, like the characters determine whether they successfully resolve their drama or succumb to it. So it's another sort of themed song, but this one is determined by the look of the draw, but it is swayed by earlier events in the story. So in Act 2, you draw songs from a list looks like you've already curated. And then Act 3, it looks like that's a little more random to kind of mix things up, right? I would think so, since it says luck of the draw. And then in the finale, everyone sings another song together. I just think this is such a cool concept and something that people are going to really enjoy playing and will help friends have a great goofy time like we all enjoy having around the gaming table. But I do think that maybe the thing that really touched me, this really touched me too. I just want to touch on that in a minute. Let's look at the pledge levels. So I backed at the $18 level, which just gets me the printed version of it, and as well as the PDFs, because I just think this thing looks cool and it's something I want to own. I buy plenty of PDFs, but I thought this one's worth the physical version. You can get the PDF for just $10, which I think, the creator talks about how she spent years playtesting this. And this kind of goes into her story that I want to talk about here in just a minute that I felt like really touched by. And then there's a higher levels producer. You can get your name in the credits for this game. And there's only 13 left, so those might be gone by the time you see this. Oh, and I think they might have added this one. I don't know if I saw this when I was looking, but it looked like it's 4 copies, so you can get it for your whole table. And then they also had a tier where you could buy a ad in the playbill in the zine, which is like really like fictional one or a real one. That's cool. And that's a pretty good deal for $250, especially considering I think a lot of people are going to see this since it's already doing pretty well on Kickstarter. It's going to hit $7,000 today and 219 backers. Like the cost, the amount those advertisers had to pay for this, for getting a printed ad in the zine that's going to go to hundreds and hundreds of people, is an awesome value. That's so cool for them. But anyway, the thing I really want to talk about, besides how cool this is, and they had a really great Kickstarter video. This is so great. This is so much fun. Like, I totally forgot it had a musical number, even though we just heard it 3 minutes ago. It really goes to show what a good video does for you on Kickstarter, and for a lot of zines and stuff, for a lot of RPG stuff. If it's zine sized or whatever, you don't necessarily need a video, but like that video wins people over. I guarantee it. And I just love it. But anyways, the creator, her name is Lila Macbeth Fujiwara. And I'm sorry if I'm screwing that up, but The thing that I loved about Lila, and it like really touched me in my heart, was this update. It doesn't look like this is a backers only post. So I feel fine reading it to you all and reading it with you all. Wow. As of this writing, Jukebox has funded and hit 2 of its current 3 stretch goals. And I don't remember what the stretch goals are, but it had to have already hit that 3rd one, right? Unless it was some like crazy pie in the sky number. We got a Project We Love badge. The outpouring of support on day 1 has been truly staggering. Yeah. In 2022, after a year of working on my karaoke musical episode of your D&D campaign game idea, I published Jukebox on HIO. I ran a number of play tests and rewritten the game 2 to 3 times. I was so proud, and still am, of that early version of the game. And this is the part that like really kind of like got me. It also sold 12 copies. To each of my friends and the one individual from the Netherlands that bought the game from a random creator, thank you. That got me because I know what it feels like to just spend a lot of time working on something and then putting it out into the world and being like, cool. I guess a few people have seen it, which is really scary and fun. And you're glad you did it, but it still kind of feels a little disappointing sometimes. And then for her to like launch this Kickstarter campaign and for it to blow up, that must feel so good. Because, my Kickstarters haven't come close to $7,000 and hers is like gonna be 20,000, maybe. That must feel incredible. Yeah. So Lila, if you're watching this, congratulations, because that's fucking awesome. And I'm really excited for your game. If you're someone that isn't Lila, check this out. Obviously, there's a link down below to the Kickstarter where you should like totally check out this radical game and have fun with all your RPG friends and celebrate this like creator and her journey a little bit, because I think it's really cool. Thanks for watching.
Jukebox, the karaoke role-playing game.